What is going on, world? It's a beauty day in London, Ontario. It's just a little chilly out, but I wanted to film this video outside today because it kind of goes with the mood of the video, and as well, it's just amazing outside. Like, look at these clouds. So I'm outside here today, and I thought I'd give a little input on something that someone asked me on Facebook the other day. So the other day I had a follower on my Facebook page ask me about my perspective on happiness and how to go about achieving it in life. Now, when I watch other YouTubers talk about life, love, or happiness, I find that a majority of people start out by saying, now, I'm definitely not the best person to be giving advice on happiness or love, but blah, 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 and then they give their advice anyways. We are all human beings. We all experience love and happiness in different ways upon our journey through life and through our unique life situation. We are all qualified to discuss this. We are all the best people to be discussing these types of issues. Why? Because they occur to each and every one of us. It's this false ego that is telling us that we shouldn't be talking about it, or if we do discuss it and discuss our own personal experiences with life, that we are conceited. Well, I say fuck that. We are all qualified to discuss this, and we all should. So here's my take on happiness at this current state in my life journey. Now, if you see me out in public, you may think I'm typically an angry or upset person, partly due to my resting bitch faceness, but I am actually quite content with life, my life, and how things are going. As I continue down my experimental journey and build upon my skills and knowledge, I feel as though I am appreciating the things that matter in life a lot more than I ever have. So instead of just keeping this a conversation between myself and one other person who asked it, I decided that I'd create this video to display it to the world. Words are extremely important in this world. Just as how our facial expressions, hand gestures, and emotions can reveal a whole different story during a conversation, in a world devoid of human, where we send text messages and emails as a form of communicating every day, I believe that words and how we use them together are more important than ever. Now, the definition of happiness is a mental or emotional state of well-being defined by positive or pleasant emotions ranging from contentment or joy. Now, this definition is exactly why I said earlier that I was content with life over happy with life. Happiness is a state of well-being that is defined by positive emotions. I believe you can be content with your life and the situation you are in without constantly having these positive emotions filtering through. I also believe that people seek out these positive emotions in bursts to make them feel happy for the moment, but overall, they are not actually content with their life. Now, contentment is defined as a state of happiness and satisfaction. That is why I prefer to use this word. It means a state of satisfaction and happiness, being satisfied with your path while experiencing bouts of pleasant emotions, but also emotions of turmoil, tediousness, dullness, and even boredom. Life isn't a game. You don't win. It's not fun. If you are regularly building up new skills and knowledge, it's going to challenge your mental and physical well-being. You may not be in control in the early development of a new skill, and this can make you feel very uncertain about yourself. But that's life. As humans, we start out with nothing, no speech, we can't even walk. Everything has to be taught, everything needs to be developed, and you have to be content with where you are at right here and right now. The past is gone, and the future is only affected by what you can change right now. Look to the future and to the past, but only to analyze it and to figure out the steps it takes to get there. Once you figure this out and you know what skills and knowledge you need to build, then be constantly rigorous in everything you do in life. Put 110% effort in everything, constantly trying to learn more and grow more skills. Whether it's doing the dishes or taking notes in school, the skills you develop now will make life easier a week, a month, or even a year from now because you put everything, all your energy into learning how to take full advantage of your time and effort. This skill or piece of knowledge is now a habit. It's a piece of you. Like an extension of your body, you can draw upon it at will, rather than having to put effort into managing and thinking about it. Society wants you to focus on your animalistic instincts, and they target products or services at these in an attempt to make you feel insecure about your body and where you are at in life, and they do a pretty damn good job at it. If you give into this, you will only have short bouts of success and happiness because it's just hitting these key animalistic factors that we all have within us. Learning to rise above these instincts and finding a journey in life by skill and knowledge building will eventually get you on your life task. I believe that this is the ultimate form of success and happiness as a human being. Using the accumulation of your skills and knowledge to accomplish something greater than yourself and being aware and satisfied with this. Being aware that life isn't always cheers and smiles, that you're going to have to work your ass off some days and it's going to be tiring. It's not going to be fun. Avoiding certain interactions with other human beings because you may not be on a parallel path with them and dealing with a social faux pas, but not allowing it to affect your mental path. Now, if you guys are interested, a great book that helped me to get on my life task by showing me all the skill and knowledge building that great minds from the past like Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, the Wright brothers, and so on dealt with to get where they needed to be in life, then I really suggest reading Mastery by Robert Greene. I have a blog post that can be found in the description box below that discusses my personal journey and how this book has affected me, while also posting a couple pages to show you what a great resource this book is. So I really suggest going to check out that blog post and even going to pick up that book by Robert Greene. It's an amazing book. Well, that's my perspective on happiness and how to achieve it. When I go out into the world, I feel alive when I see people completely enthralled in something that they are doing. You can feel the passion, you can see the years of skill and knowledge that this human being has developed, and you can see it come alive as they put their everything and all into that task. That is happiness for me. Watching others along their life task. I am an observer of life. I like to watch life, take little parts from other people and experiment around with it to see how it affects me in my life. But that's just me. I like to watch others along their life task and possibly help them out with skill and knowledge building along the way, to be part of their life task. So that is happiness for me. Now, happiness is going to be different for you. It's going to be different for everyone. But if you're not considering what happiness is for you, then you'll never get to it. You have to be aware of it. You have to be part of it. You have to be part of the right now. Analyze your past and analyze the future, but the more you hang out in it, the more you allow it to dominate your mind, you'll never achieve happiness because you're constantly in that part. You're constantly in the past, or you're constantly in the future and worrying about it and building up anxiety and emotions about it. But the more you are content with the right here and right now, you're content with the skill and knowledge that you have right now, and you're content because you know that you're going to be building more and it's going to help you along your life task and your life situation, then that is what I believe is the ultimate form of happiness. So go out there, build skills, build knowledge, become that person you were always meant to be. And thank you so much for watching this video. I am the Hungarian Experiment.